Alright, so continuing our look at the system settings here, next up we have the startup applications. So here you can just control which programs and softwares and things like that are going to be started automatically when you start the computer. So for example, the Mint Welcome option here is the Linux Mint Welcome screen. If you don't want that to show off when you start the computer, you can disable it here, in addition to where we saw in the very first video for the series. Here's another space that you can manually control whether or not that shows up at the start. And not all of these will pop up in front of you as like a user display. Most of this is just stuff that will start up in the background, and it'll be functional and ready to go. Like the NVIDIA server settings for the video card, if you have an NVIDIA video card, things like that. It's not going to be something that shows up in front and says, "Here I am, look, I'm open, I'm ready." But it will just be in the background, functioning, behind the scenes, basically. But if there's any of these that you wanted to not include at the start, you could toggle them off. There's also options down here at the bottom for add a new one. If you can just go ahead, you could either do it by a custom command, or you can choose an application. Most people would probably be commonly using the choose application option, and then that will go up and open this window here, and you can say, okay, I need the accessibility options to start at the beginning of the computer boot sequence, and then you can go ahead and add it, and that will add it as one that starts when Linux Mint boots up. When when you first turn on your computer, or when you restart the computer, it will reload it automatically. And there's quite a few, as you can see. Just scroll down here. There's quite a few that you can select as starting applications if you prefer, and there's a variety of things you could do with that as well. And so that's how you would add a new application for whatever one you wanted. Like, say you want Warpinator, like, I want that to start every time my computer starts. Well, you can click on that and do add application, and it would add it in here. Otherwise, if there's ones by default that you want to turn off, like I don't need the Mint Welcome screen, I can just do that, and now it will not show up every time. If you enjoyed this video and you want to learn even more, you can find my books at bookstoread.com/Jonathan. That's books, the number 2, read.com/JONATHAN.